And today we're in the beautiful city of Boston. We are in the public garden. There's squirrels all over the place. Today I'm gonna be talking about the stock market, about who you should trust, who are the players, how to play the game. I'm gonna break down this video into segments, but today I'm just gonna go over who are the players in the stock market, and hopefully you guys don't get tricked on buying stuff that is not really investing. So stay tuned.
Shall we begin?
Hey guys, welcome to Simple Chew. I'm your host Hank, and today I'm gonna go over the three major players who are involved in the stock market. You need to know these players because usually they try to sell you some stock packages that aren't really gonna make you any money at the end of the day. And some of them are just speculators, a lot of them are just taking information from out of nowhere. So the most known one is the speculator. This is a person who takes everything from the news or from the Wall Street Journal. He reads it. He really believes that a particular company is going to do well, so he buys stocks from this company without doing a lot of research on the company. He just takes the information that he's given through the TV or the newspapers, and he goes for it. These are really dangerous people to take advice from. A lot of people, I want to say about 80% of people who try and invest in the market take advice from speculators. They always try and make the market really attractive and hot, that you can just buy this, sell this, and you can make money, but it really doesn't work like that. You have to be really careful with these people giving you this kind of information, because so the trick of most speculators is to buy a company that is selling really cheap and then make a whole big deal about them, put them on Facebook, on Instagram, write articles on blogs, and then make it really hyped. And then they will try to sell the same company at a higher price because now everybody wants it. He created so much demand that the price of the company is gonna go up, even though the company hasn't changed the way of doing business. And then he will sell you at that high price, and then you are stuck with this worthless company that usually just goes to zero. Second type of person in the stock market is the herb. These are people that just take any advice from anyone, and if they hear something is hot, they just buy it without even doing any research. And they just are there to build a company prices up, and then when everybody says to sell, they sell. So they're just following what everybody is buying and selling. These people are really dangerous because they're buying sometimes worthless companies, bringing the prices up, changing the way the market is working, believe it, making the speculators now buy the worthless company's stock, and then when it crashes, everybody goes down with them. So the herb is really dangerous type of people. There's a lot of them because they don't want to do the work. So whatever they hear, they take it. Especially they take a lot of advice from speculators who make them believe that they can get rich quick, but you have to be careful. And the third player in the market is the investor. This is a person who actually takes the time to check the financial statements of each company. He finds value on companies that are really cheap, but not too cheap. It's gonna be over $5. If you go under $5, it's gonna be on the penny stock category. You don't wanna go there. Usually these companies that are less than $5 are really worthless. So you try to go up and buy something that's more than $10, but the investors always checking the financial statements. When I mean financial statements, we're talking about the balance sheets, the income statements, the cash flows, because we want to know how the company is actually, the operations of the company, what are they selling, how they're treating the customers, how they are viewed through to the public, how is the PR, if they've been in the news, if they're getting sued. We need to know this stuff before you buy a company stock. You can't just buy it because, oh, it's low today, tomorrow it might go up. If you start being lazy with it, you're gonna lose a lot of money. The investor is also someone who is really patient. He buys and holds for decades. That's how a lot of people who talk about Coca-Cola, they say, oh, it was a penny 30 years ago, but these people they bought it and they kept it. They didn't sell it when it was 12 cents or 13 cents. They kept it until it was $24, $35 now a share. So the investor is somebody who takes the time. You don't have to actually go to school to be an investor. You can just, there's so much research online, YouTube, that makes it easier for you to understand how to read a financial statement, a balance sheet, and is somebody who actually makes money with time. Investing is something that can be really passive if you just make sure that you study the company at first, you put a lot of work at first, and then you can just relax after you buy the company because you know the value of the company and it makes it easier for you to make money from there. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully after watching this video you know who are the players in the stock market. From the consumer side, there's also a different side where there are the stockbrokers and the bankers and the mutual fund managers, but we're not going to go over them because we are focusing on us right now, how we can make money, especially if you're gonna start buying and it's your first time. You need to know who are involved, who to listen, who to get your information from. Only you can do that. You can't be lazy with it. You can't just read something, a blog about somebody buying a certain company and then you go for it. But hopefully you know that the investor is somebody who takes their time, does the research, and then buys a company that has value for the long term, because you're buying a piece of a company. If you're an entrepreneur, an investor, or an innovator, I suggest you to subscribe. Remember to like the video. Also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Simple Chew. Also visit my blog where I write all the scripts about my videos at simplechew.com. And always remember, keep it simple.